that has families hitting up pumpkin patches, right, to pick out the perfect one. Maybe you don't even need your family. Maybe you are just feeling super basic and want to go with some of your friends. Well, the wet weather this spring and summer has affected many crops, but hasn't really impacted the pumpkins themselves. They are, after all, hardy fruits, and they can take a whole lot as long as the temperature doesn't dip below freezing. A recent survey showed that 2/3 of Americans consume 1 to 3 pumpkin spice products a week during fall. 1 to 3 products a week. 46% of people prefer pumpkin spice over chocolate during the season. So we want to know, what is your favorite pumpkin spice food to eat during the fall? Yes, we are going there. It's October 2nd. We're fully immersed. You have full permission to go and embrace your pumpkin. Do you pick pumpkin over chocolate? Do you do both? I had a chocolate chip pumpkin muffin this weekend. I'm not going to lie. So what do you think? Those watching on Facebook, leave a comment right here. We'll get through a few of those in a moment. In the news this morning, a new uniform policy within Minneapolis police aims to separate police from politics. And after hundreds of comments that showed up on our Facebook page, it appears the conversation found itself at the intersection of police and politics. Well, what happened? President Donald Trump announced that he will host a rally here in Minneapolis at Target Center next Thursday. Just hours after that announcement, the Minneapolis police chief revealed a new policy that prevents off-duty officers from appearing in uniform during political rallies or while endorsing candidates. Chief Madera Arredondo says he's been reviewing the policy for months following concerns from the last election cycle. And while the mayor and city leaders say the decision has been a long time coming, the police union questions the timing.
I want to make sure that when our public sees us, that they don't believe that we are showing favor to any certain political candidate. I think that's the best in terms of building that trust moving forward.
It was kept completely secret from us.
Police Federation says it has weighed in during previous policy changes, but not this time. It calls the decision politically motivated. Mayor Jacob Fry says officers do have a First Amendment right to support whichever party or individual they choose. The police union plans to do just that. At the rally next Thursday, we're told several off-duty officers will be there in T-shirts, letting people know they do in fact support the president. Former First Lady Hillary Rodham Clinton and her daughter Chelsea will also come to Minneapolis. The two teamed up to write a book, which is out now. Pretty straightforward title. It's called The Book of Gutsy Women. It honors more than 100 women like Harriet Tubman and climate activist Greta Thunberg. You can see Hillary and Chelsea at Hennepin Avenue United Methodist Church on Thursday, October 24th. Tickets are $45, and that includes a copy of the book. Two words you have heard before and will likely hear again: impeachment inquiry. This morning, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo confirmed he was on call between President Trump and Ukraine's president. A whistleblower says President Trump pressured Ukraine's leader to investigate political rivals during that call. CBS News learned the State Department's Inspector General invited lawmakers to a closed-door briefing today to discuss documents related to Ukraine. The sentencing phase continues today for a former Dallas police officer found guilty of murder. Amber Geiger is waking up this morning as a convicted killer after a jury's decision in the 2018 shooting death of Bothman Jean. The 31-year-old shot Jean a year ago after mistakenly entering his apartment thinking it was her own. Geiger cried after the verdict while Jean's family celebrated.
My life has not been the same. It's just been like a roller coaster. I cannot sleep.
This morning to continue the sentencing phase, Geiger faces 5 years to life in prison. October is more than just about pumpkin spice. It is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This morning, one of Beyonce's parents announced a breast cancer diagnosis. And get this, it's not her mother, but her father. In a TV interview, Matthew Knowles opens up about what it was like to break the news to his family. While breast cancer mostly affects women, the CDC estimates about 2,200 men are diagnosed with it each year in the United States. And when we talk about awareness, that number should certainly catch our attention. Minneapolis caught the attention of hundreds of Paralympic hopefuls trying to pave the way to Tokyo. Next summer, the city will host the Paralympic Trials for the 2020 Games in Japan. The trials will determine Team USA for cycling, swimming, and track and field. The 2020 Paralympic Trials are June 25th through the 28th. All of the events are open to the public. They should certainly be so exciting and inspiring to watch. All right, start spreading the news. The Twins leave for New York City today. The Twins' first playoff game with the Yankees is Friday, but today we'll get a closer look at a new lineup. Not athletes, but the food being served at Target Field. This afternoon, the team will unveil its special Bomba-inspired menu for the postseason. Game 3 of the American League Division Series will be played at Target Field on Monday. Paris Fashion Week has come to a close, and one show ended with more models than it started with. Check out this video from the Chanel show last night. A French comedian crashed the catwalk, joined the models during the finale. Sure, why not? Supermodel Gigi Hadid stepped in and said, "Not on my runway." Apparently, the woman crashed a different show last week as well. It appears this was all a stunt for her YouTube channel. This is a different kind of a stunt. A woman in New York taunted a lion inside its exhibit at the Bronx Zoo this past weekend. Do not try this at their home. You can see the woman waving to the lion from across a moat that separates animals from the visitors. She climbed over a wooden safety barrier to get there. The zoo says this was a serious violation and unlawful trespass. The woman was not hurt. Thank goodness. Okay, back to today's talker. Favorite pumpkin flavored food. We are doing this unapologetically with WCCO's digital guy, Cole. What are people saying?
Yeah, we've got Tucker with the classic pumpkin spice latte. We've got Kimberly saying pumpkin bars, but I'd take chocolate. We have Taya saying Ben & Jerry's pumpkin cheesecake ice cream.
Not spam is not, I'm guessing, any of the responses that we're getting?
So.
No, okay.
And then we have Becca saying, I found a pumpkin pecan oatmeal at Aldi. So good, I would eat it every day.
Pumpkin pecan oatmeal. Ooh, that does sound very good, doesn't it? Like a little bit of a pumpkin pie in there. Yeah, I have not tried any of the products that we're actually showing you, whether it's the Spam, the Twinkies, or the Oreos, or excuse me, the Cheerios. I think I would be most tempted to the Cheerios because that is so safe. The other two seem like potentially problematic, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm missing out on something.
I'll stick with the classic pie.
There you go.
Pumpkin
Pie. Yeah, you can't go wrong with pumpkin pie. Come on. It's fall. All right, that's it for now. This is the 734 from WCCO, and most of the Twin Cities are on the go, so why not make us your place for mobile news? We'll be back here tomorrow at 7:34, and until then, be nice to each other out on the internet.